So, Monday Night Showdown. I thought it'd be fun to talk about some running backs of last decade, the 2010s.
Oh, for God's sake.
Why?
I struggle to remember people in this decade, never mind last decade.
No, I just feel like people have forgotten about because they were very big at their time and quite fun to watch. They may have only been good for like 1 or 2 seasons, but they were like a big deal. So obviously not on this list are like Marshawn Lynch, LaShawn McCoy, Shady McCoy, Adrian Peterson, Frank Gore, Le'Veon Bell. They're not on this list.
Cool. Everybody that's just appeared in my Google search, yeah.
These are the other running backs who were really good for their teams. So firstly, I'm starting off with the person that I feel gets left off a lot of lists, Jamal Charles from the Chiefs. His average for his career was 5.29 yards per carry. That's insane.
That's a big carry.
Yeah, like he was pretty much the Chiefs' offense for quite a few years there.
What's the normal? 3?
Yeah, the normal was like 3.1.
Yeah, something like that.
So he was and he was so fun to watch. He would juke. He was an enjoyable player that I feel like people don't talk about a lot. The other person, or the other ones on this list, who was very big for one, he was the name for 1 year, DeMarco Murray, won Offensive Player of the Year in 2014. Remember when he was like the name?
The one.
He was the one, and then he just disappeared off the face of the earth, ended up on the Titans. He went Eagles, Titans, disappeared. Yeah. They
say about this short life of running backs, right? It's very few getting past 5 years.
Talk about short life. Todd Gurley, unfortunately, cut short by a knee injury from college that ended up being like arthritis, so he couldn't actually run anymore. It was painful for him to run. So he was an absolute dominance presence. He won 2017 Offensive Player of the Year. He was a big part of both Super Bowl runs for the Rams and the Falcons. And won neither, but he was also so cool. He was so cool to watch.
He was very good.
And then another one who's often forgot about, end of the 2000s, early 2010s, Arian Foster for the Texans. He was like the name of the Texans for a while there. Because the Texans...
I knew you couldn't go a whole episode without talking about the Texans, right?
I know. He was both a rushing and receiving threat, but really, let's talk about the OG receiving threat, Matt Forte.
The Chicago Bears and the New York Jets.
Yeah, he had over 11,000 yards in scrimmage in his career. He's often used as like a prime example for a running back who can catch out of the backfield, because he really could. And then my last one, because he was so fun at the goal line, because he just ran people over, and I love it. Of the Eagles and the Patriots, a 3-time Super Bowl winner, LeGarrette Blount.
Yeah.
He just... people. But yeah, anyone that you can think I've forgotten. I have a few other names that I thought about but left off.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure who else you left off. Darren Sproles.
Yeah, so he didn't actually have as much of a career as I thought he did.
Redefined the role of the gadget third down back, setting the decade record for receiving yards by a running back.
So, yeah, because when I looked up, and his highlights are really good, but he wasn't actually he wasn't as consistent as I wanted him to be. No. If that makes sense.
Le'Veon Bell?
Yes, I said that Le'Veon Bell wasn't in this list.
Yeah, but it's kind of in there. Frank Gore?
Again, I said he wasn't in this list.
I thought you didn't. I didn't hear Frank Gore's name.
No, I said these are the players that are not on this list.
Peterson, McCoy, and Lynch. That's all I heard.
Gore and Le'Veon Bell.
I didn't hear Gore, sorry.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, because those are people that everyone always talks about.
Yeah, but I mean...
These are people that people never talk about. People always talk about Le'Veon Bell, sometimes for reasons other than football, but yes, people always talk about him. Yeah.
So I didn't hear your Gore thing, so...
Other people I considered, Jay Ajayi, he was really big for the Eagles and the Dolphins. Darren McFadden was big more in college for Arkansas. Alfred Morris for the Commanders was quite a big name out there. Then the Cowboys, and then David Johnson for the Cardinals, who did have a very fluid and quite elegant running style. I remember watching him run between tackles, and it was beautiful to watch. But yeah.
Fred Jackson?
So he's more 2000s.
Really? Oh, I've put 2010s in my thing here.
Yeah, so he's 2000s into 2010s. Oh. Same with MJD, but they were more mid-2000s.
Did you keep changing the roles on me?
Well, I said 2010s.
And I put 2010s in my search.
I know, but he was more 2000s to 2010s. Yeah.
AI sorted out.
I don't know how.
I have these on-air fights all the time. So...
Yeah, but those were just the people I wanted to call out because they played a very good career, were very enjoyable to watch in the 2010s for me. And I just wanted to give some love to some people that often aren't talked about.
Well, it's very unusual for you to actually have offensive players in your discussion.
I can sometimes talk offence.
No, but normally you're just big on the D, high on the D.
I do like watching offence, and I do like watching these few players. I really appreciated their time in the league.
Is it because they smash people?
No, the only one who really
smash people.
The only one who did smash people was LeGarrette Blunt. The rest of them, I would say, were more avoidant or in between the tackles. They tried to not get hit. Jamal Charles especially, because he had some horrific knee injuries in his career.
That is a problem for running backs, though, isn't it?
Well, you can see how it happens.
Yeah, they just come across them and
there's some very, very gross slow-mo footage on YouTube of people, unfortunately, having their careers ended.
Well, guess what?
What? I know.
You know what that music means? Do you have any final words?
I do not.
Cool. Well, apart from our usual, please get onto our socials where you can do our food polls and now drink polls. You can watch all of our TikTok amazing videos, and then you can also watch the studio version of this show on YouTube. So that is our show for another week. My name's Darran Lees.
And I'm DT.
Enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll be back next Monday at 6:30.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you want to get more great content like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, and you'll be first to get access to everything. Anyway, for now, we'll see you at the next dance.